Here we go. You ready, mate?
Ready.
You ready?
Yep.
Hey, Rick, how are you, buddy?
Hey, how are
We're doing something really different here, aren't we, mate?
I know.
And everyone out there, obviously, with a few restrictions we've got on at the moment, we can't catch up as often. So
no,
we thought, hey, why not? Let's do a Zoom kind of show
Home.
and just at home, as the sign says.
Chilling
there,
out at home.
Bread at home. So yeah, look, mate, we're just going to talk some shit. Honestly, we're just going to go through a few things have been happening at in the world of movies, and there's not a lot. Let's be honest, but there is some stuff starting to come out. And just we can just go down a rabbit hole, talk about whatever we want, mate. Doesn't really matter.
No, that's it. That's it.
So, I think we're going to get stuck into it pretty quickly, mate. All right. One of the big things, like I said, it's been really quiet, but one of the big things that has probably happened out of this COVID stuff in the world of movies is the fact that trying to get content to the viewers, to us, is a lot harder because we can't go to the cinemas at the moment.
We can't, no.
Which is a bit heartbreaking for cinemaphiles like ourselves not to be able to go into the cinema.
I miss it so much.
It sucks.
I do.
It sucks. We can't.
I miss it.
Right? But, studios have had to try to figure out. Streaming's been big. I mean, look at it. That Extraction movie came out last week. You saw that, Rick?
Yeah, absolutely. Loved it.
Yeah, you know what? I watched it the first time. I just think I was in a bad mood. I'm definitely going to watch it again. And but, that film had 75 million views up to date. 75 million views, which is massive. It's the number one streaming movie in the world in the history of streaming services at the moment. The other thing is something called VOD, which is video on demand. So where traditionally theaters and shit, they just studios like Universal, Warner Brothers, Paramount.
Yep.
They after a film had come out, you know how you go to a hotel room and sometimes films that are just finished at the cinemas, you could buy in the hotel room.
Yeah,
and that's what they call video on demand.
Big day movies.
Yeah. And they've kind of been moving towards more and more to getting that release window closed from releasing movies at the cinema to when they come out on video on demand. And the traditional agreement is 90 days. So when the movies come out, 90 days later, they can release it streaming, right? Or video on demand. Well, Universal, because of what happened, they had a little movie called Trolls World Tour. Did you see it, Rick?
Yep. No, I actually missed that one. Sorry.
Yeah. Not something on top of my list. But you did have young nieces. You may have seen it because of that. So, but either way,
true.
They dropped that film on video on demand, which was huge. It made $100 million. It is the first video on demand movie to make $100 million.
Holy shit.
And that made Universal stop and think. So they've turned around and gone, well, look, in our future, in a big board meeting, in our future, we're going to look at doing same weekend releases. So a movie come out, a new Fast and Furious movie come out the weekend at the cinema, but you could pay a premium and watch it at home. Well, all the theatre chains, mate, freaked the fuck out. And they basically said now to Universal, if you pull that shit, then we're not going to play your movies in our cinemas anymore.
No, that's right.
Which is a big deal, mate. Big deal.
They're going to lose out money.
Well, you would, yes. And you can understand the theatre.
That's half of the audience that aren't going to go see a movie. You know what I mean? Like, why would you? So, why would you go?
Why would you? Well, a lot of people wouldn't go. I'm a big one for the cinema experience, mate. I love going.
Yeah.
I think there's two genres that work so much better in a theatre than they do at home. And I think that's a horror film, and I think they're comedies. If you go and see a horror film at the cinema and everyone's scared shitless, it's throughout the entire cinema. You can feel that shit. And the same with a comedy. If a comedy is funny and the whole crowd is laughing, there's nothing better in my mind. I'm a big fan of cinema experience. But basically, it's a tug of war now with all these cinemas, and this is going to affect everyone's experience that loves going to the movies, because you would think Universal would have turned around and go, oh, okay, it's all sweet. We will basically just we'll back off. Nope, they doubled down big time. And they're not the only other studio to follow. It looks like Warner Brothers may be thinking about doing the same thing.
But how much are they going to charge for a movie?
Well, dude, they're going to charge a premium. I mean, I don't know exactly.
Or they're going to be, you know what I mean? Like,
mate, I reckon they're going to be about a $50, $60 premium. You get maybe 24 hours to view it, and it costs you $50 or $60 versus paying you $20 to go see it.
Yeah. But it's the experience of going to the cinemas. It's
that's
going with
about.
Groups of friends, family, whatever, wherever you're doing. Yep. That's the whole reason of going to the movies, for that experience.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do it at home if you've got a good setup. Great. But how many people have a really good setup to be able to watch movies and enjoy, and you know what I mean? Like,
there is a lot of us now that probably have got high definition TVs and stuff like that, but it isn't the same. It isn't the same.
No.
There's something to be said for the cinema experience. But it's going to happen. Whether we like it or not, video on demand is going to become a big thing. And it will take off huge because a lot of people won't want to go to the cinemas. It's disappointing. I think it's disappointing that we're going to go down that pathway. But at the end of the day, that's the way it's kind of going to be.
Yeah, look, I can see where they're going with it, and because of the situation of what's happening, around the world and so forth. Because this is happening, people want to go back out. Once it's all clear, people want to go back out. They've had so much time at home and being, isolated. People want to go out. This is really not something that's I don't think, might not work. I don't know.
I don't know. You know where I reckon it
work straight away.
You know where I reckon it may work is exactly the genre that they released as the movie Trolls, the kids' films. Yeah. I think there's an opportunity there on VOD because you want to drag a couple of 3-year-olds to the cinema to go and see a movie they've been begging you to see. I think most parents will go, I will drop $50 or $60 just so they can see the next Trolls movie or Angry Birds movie or whatever the hell the kids want to watch. I think it's the place, but I would hate to think Marvel movies are coming out in VOD and people are not getting to share that experience or any big blockbuster, So
if they're only working off that one movie, that's the data that they're going off of. They really should be experimenting with probably a little bit more movies, something else.
I would absolutely, but I think what they've been trying to do is pull the trigger on it, So
they want to get on it straight away.
Yeah, totally. So it's just kind of one of those things. But I mean, I'm going to share this website with you, mate, because this is one of the main stories that I had.
Family-friendly website, Jace? Or?
Oh, we don't know, mate. You wait and see.
Nice.
No. You can probably see right now I've got a website out called The Independent. Can you see that up?
Yep. Yeah, mate.
Right.
Yep.
You see the story title here is Disney to consider releasing new films at home despite Universal's row with Cineworld. Cineworld is a theatre chain in America. But I said Universal, then I mentioned Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Now Disney? If Disney starts doing it, that's going to be huge. That is going to be huge. Right. So I'm really kind of, I'm in two minds of this one.
Are Disney doing it because they've lost so much money because their outlets aren't open? They're losing billions of dollars because of like Disneyland.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt.
They got to recuperate this money somewhere. So
they do. They absolutely do, mate. So look, that's a real interesting one.
Interesting,
mate, for sure. Yeah, man. How about you, dude? What have you? Is there anything tickled your fancy this week you wanted to talk about? Maybe.
I think we're having some. Are you there, Jason?
Maybe not. Yeah, just give it a second. But basically, we want to just see.
Oh, you're back.
Here we go. We're back. All right, Rick. What do you want to talk about this week?
We're back.
We're back.
Technical issues. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
We're back.
It's the internet. Yeah, what did you want to talk about, Rick, this week?
Hey, mate, look, there's obviously not a lot of stuff going out and whatever, but I just want to touch base on a few things that have obviously come out, things that we've posted on our so bring up our Facebook page here, Dave.
Okay, so you're just going to open up the Facebook page?
Here we go. You'll probably be able to see. The first thing... oh, you there, Jace? You're all good?
Yeah, mate, I got you. I can see you.
Obviously, the first thing I want to just kind of... Can I say it? So, obviously, guys, if you haven't subscribed to our Facebook page, give us a like for it. We post daily, every day. There's always new things that we're on there. The thing that I wanted to post this week is Steve Carell is back in TV with a new TV show called Space Force, which is released on Netflix on May 29th. So the trailer has dropped for that. So obviously we'll do a trailer reaction on that one, Jace, for sure.
Yeah, that'll be out in a couple of days, guys.
But this is for the guys who are involved in The Office. So if you're an Office fan...
Greg Daniels, the executive producer.
Yeah. Looks good.
Look,
so
look, just the concept of it. I mean, this is based upon the real world concept that they've started a Space Force. And for them to get together and make a comedy. And do you know what? It's been a while since we've seen Steve Carell on something.
Look, he's done these movies and stuff, but he hasn't come back to
He's been doing a lot of serious shit though, hasn't he, lately?
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to this. So I'm a big fan of The Office. So like so many other people are. So I reckon this will be a rip to watch. Hey, look, it's what's going to cost you. It's on Netflix, so you can't go wrong. And just for the other, I wanted to see as well last case from last night. Big news in the Bill and Ted realm, Jace. I know you're a Bill and Ted fan.
Yes, of course.
Who isn't?
Film.
Yeah, look, we know that obviously Bill and Ted #3 is coming out. So we've been following what's been happening and so forth. A trailer will be dropped very, very soon for the movie. So really stoked to see this. In a few weeks, guys. So we will definitely be on top of that when that comes out. What are your thoughts, Jace? It's been, quite a while, just almost 30 years. Do we need another Bill and Ted, mate?
It's beyond 30 years. It's 31 years old.
31. There you go. So what do you think, mate? Do we need another Bill and Ted?
No. We never really need a delayed sequel, I don't think. The fact is, they see an opportunity to make money, the studio, so they pump it out. Doesn't mean it's going to be any less quality. No, it doesn't. It could very well be an excellent movie. And let's face it, we're all rooting. Most people are rooting for it to be good. I want it to be good. They're very talented, the pair of them. Even Alex Winter, I mean, hasn't had obviously as good.
What has he done since?
Keanu? Not a lot. I mean, I haven't really followed him too much, but I've seen him in bits and pieces over the years. But yeah, I think it looks great. I think the concept looks great. The idea of them coming back. But again, it's all going to be in context. It's all going to be how the movie plays out. As long as it's funny,
that's
mate.
Right. As long as, and that's right. So, and it's good to see Keanu back in this sort of type role, I guess.
Look, it's movie. The Keanu Sons period, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's it.
The Keanu Sons? I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
Very good.
So that's coming out. And just quickly as well, Jace, I reckon New Mutants, mate. Obviously what we were just talking about with, Universal and all the studios and all that. Apparently you can actually, I don't have Amazon. I think you've got Amazon, Jace.
Well, of course, Amazon Prime. Right? Excellent streaming service.
Yeah, apparently you can actually download New Mutants off of Amazon.
Well, pre-order it, isn't it?
Available. Yeah, they had the pre-orders.
For pre-orders.
But you can actually, So, who knows? I don't know what's going to happen with this movie. It's been, 2 years or whatever. It's been in and out. So many different.
Yeah, well, it feels more like 27 years, to be honest with you, with this film.
Yeah,
that has been completed for a very long time. I just want to see it, mate. I think I just want to see it.
Yeah, I think it's probably the right season. Just go see it at home.
But is that not really another example of what I was just talking about
Amazon,
too?
Do it.
I mean, isn't this really like an example of what I was talking about when movies get released VOD? Yeah.
Perfect example. But there you go, guys. You can do it. So,
cool, mate. Cool.
That's it, Jace. No drama.
Oh, that's what you're interested in. Okay, cool. We're back to it. Yeah, all right. Well, I reckon I might take over then and share the bit of the screen now. And talk about some stuff. So what I'm going to do now is, just like you, Rick, I'm going to share my screen. Here we go. Let's have a look at what we've got here, Rick.
Oh, tell me.
Look at this. Look at this. NASA confirms Tom Cruise will shoot a movie on the International Space Station.
This is huge, man.
It's fucking nuts, man. Like, it's the last frontier for Tom Cruise, am I not? I mean, he's done everything. Now he's literally shooting in space. It's incredible. And if you we're on the Joe Blow movie website, which I love, which is a great source of information. But I love this little tweet down here from this guy called Jim Brundlestein, and basically says NASA is excited to work with Tom Cruise on a film aboard the space station. We need popular media to inspire a new generation of engineers and scientists to make NASA's ambitious plans a reality. That kind of thought, no shit. Are you telling me you're making a movie just to get people excited about science and space? Seems a bit odd. I know why Tom Cruise wants to make a movie in space, just so he can do it.
I mean, that's... Well, because he was... Yeah, well, he's the first person who wants to do it, so, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's the right guy to do it, let's be honest with you.
Not him and Elon Musk. Okay. Working with Elon. Fair enough.
Yeah, they're working together. You know, I mean, that's the only way he was going to get up there on the SpaceX program anyway. So,
yeah.
Yeah. So, man, I dig it. I think it's pretty cool.
I think it's, yeah.
And apparently it's going to be an action-adventure movie. I love the concept of it. It's just mind-blowing what NASA are trying to do. You would think they would have so many people just lining up to get into work for NASA.
But how much money is it going to cost? Though it's going to be huge to film up there.
You're right.
It's the budget. The budget of whatever movie they're going to do.
It's got to be $500 million exercise, isn't it?
Oh, it's
500 million maybe. Who knows? Batshit crazy.
I don't know.
Batshit crazy. Star Wars, mate. A couple of things happened in the world of Star Wars. We had May the 4th this week.
Oh, did we? Oh.
We did on Monday. Yeah, thanks for paying attention, mate.
No, I know.
And we had the final episodes of The Clone Wars came out, which was
nice,
an incredible finale, one of the great finales I've ever seen on any platform. It was just incredible. And then to top it off, this announcement came up that Taika Waititi is indeed confirmed to direct a new Star Wars feature. Which is great, which gives me hope about the future of Star Wars, because let's be honest, the last trilogy that has come out has been a bit hit and miss. Bring someone like Taika, who has a good sense of storytelling, humor, action. You know, I think that's a smart move by Star Wars. I mean, I don't want to spend too much time on it, Rick, but adding Taika Waititi, who, interestingly enough, had already directed some episodes of The Mandalorian. And played a character in it as well. All right, so we're going to move on from that, Rick. I still got you, mate?
I'm still here, mate.
You weren't moving, so I was a bit worried.
The technology. No. I fell asleep when you're talking Star Wars, mate. No. All good.
Now, I'm going to shift gears just a little bit. Let's Daft Punk. Daft Punk, an electronic kind of band that's been around 20 plus years.
Yep.
And they've produced one of my favourite movie soundtracks of all time, and that is for a movie called Tron Legacy. I don't know if you ever remember seeing a movie called Tron Legacy. So I'm just going to play a little bit of the clip right now.
Yep.
There you go. Look at that.
Look at that. Oh, Tron.
And that soundtrack is incredible from the beginning to end. And apparently they're hooking up with the horror granddaddy himself, Dario Argento, the Italian horror filmmaker, you know, famous director of Suspiria, which is just an incredibly horror film. They're going to be scoring a horror film. So I thought it was interesting talking about, because I like Daft Punk. Sorry? What was that, Rick?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I think it's terrific.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daft Punk being, an electronic band doing a horror film score. Wow, that's kind of cool, I reckon.
It's different. It's different for them. Like,
Yeah.
I don't follow much of their music, so I'm not too sure when the last time they've
Well,
actually, released an album.
I mean, like they've worked with Kanye West to I've gone completely blank. I really don't know much about music, especially popular music,
Yeah.
but I know they're very influential within the current popular music scene.
Yeah.
And their movie soundtrack, Tron Legacy, like I said, is better. Like to me, is in my top 2 or 3. It's as equals 1 or 2 of the Star Wars soundtracks. I mean, that's
Wow. Okay.
I rate it. It's incredible.
Yeah.
So I think it's certainly worth noting because even if you're not a horror film fan, I would see it just to hear the score.
Just for the
just to hear the score.
Oh,
Absolutely,
good work.
Absolutely. Now, mate, I'm just going to stop this for a sec because
We're back.
I think some explaining has to be done, Rick, by yourself. Honestly,
Right.
I've been having a look around, and I discovered a couple of things that
here we go.
That gave me great concern.
Oh shit! Here we go.
And I think we definitely.
I think I know where you're going with this. I know where you're going with this.
So look, I'm just gonna share my screen again because honestly, dude, you need to explain to our followers, I suppose, or people who watch us, what the hell is going on here. Is that enough of a build-up?
I reckon I know where you're going with this.
You should be knowing where I'm going, but you should know your sins. Now, Rick, what is this? Mate, what is this? I am in a little bit of shock here. Actually, I really like this one, Rick. What's it called?
Yeah.
A Duplicat. Is it an iPhone app?
So it's an app. So what we we were discussing. It was a couple of weeks back. We were discussing the videos that obviously it came out. What was it called with the technology?
Like the face swapping stuff and all that.
Face swap. So I was looking into it. I thought maybe there's got a way that you could do it on your phone and so forth. So there's this app, right, which was quite a popular app. Which I looked into it and I thought, I'll give it a look. So. Yeah, and it had a whole heap of range of like superheroes
and you're taking a
Marvel
scan.
section. And it takes a scan of your face. So you can take different facial expressions and they've got like these little clips and then you can put your face on it. So I tried a whole heap of them.
Yeah. Which we need to reveal. Don't reveal anything. Don't reveal. I want to reveal them. Because I'm an emotional range with this, Rick. I started off going, that's heaps cool. Dismayed was probably the next emotion. I went with dismayed. And then finally a little bit of anger. And I'll explain that why. So let's go. So we went from this is awesome. I love this one. Let's move to the dismayed one. What the hell, dude? I mean, everything you could have put your face on. You put it on
because it came out perfect.
Mate, yeah. You just want to look like Ryan Reynolds.
Fun. Yeah. Oh, Ryan Reynolds. Who doesn't want to look like Ryan Reynolds? It came out perfect, and I'm like, oh shit. Okay, I like it. But I'm having fun with it. I think it's a great little app.
Right, but the one anger one that kind of got me because how dare you?
Oh, yes.
And
see, that came out good as well.
The amazing, the unbelievable.
It came out well.
And I'm kind of.
Well.
You think this one came out well? Here we go. Come on there. I can see you looking like that when you're old.
Mate, splitting image, mate. I'm telling you.
It's obviously an iPhone app. I haven't checked it out yet, but I thought it was something different. Hey, it was something different. Yeah, you can see me. See the angry face down here? Because that's me. Yeah. What did I write at the time?
I think you made a.
Did I write? How dare you say the legacy of Star Wars? There you go. There you go, man. Before we move on, though, one of the coolest things on the internet that I've seen in a long time, and you posted, I just kind of showed a little bit of it then.
Yes.
It's worth noting, dude. This video,
amazing,
done by what's her name? The Aussie. Her, the stunt lady, can't remember. But anyway, let's just play a couple of seconds of it so people can get a sense of it. Let's have a look. Is it? Yeah, Zoe Bell. Zoe Bell. So Zoe Bell's decided to make this little video and gotten just about not every, but a lot of famous female actors in it. And it's just very clever what they've done. I'll just play like 10, 20 seconds. Let's have a look.
Yeah. Amazing.
Drew Barrymore. And you know, it goes on and on, Rick, like that. But it's worth,
great.
As you can see, look, it goes for 4.5 minutes. It's a long ass time. It's a long ass time. But guys, check that video out. I'm pretty sure that's on. Well, most importantly, check it out on our channel.
On our channel.
And come and have a look. You post it on May the 5th at 8 o'clock in the morning. So go to our channel, guys. Yeah. Check out this video. It is so worth a watch. It's it put a big smile on my face. So yeah,
it was because a lot of people are in that quarantine and they're just trying to express themselves and do something.
Yeah.
And it was just thought out so well. It was and it would have been planned the way it was planned. It was great. Great video. Check it out. Definitely check it out, guys.
Yeah, you know, Rick, segueing on about how people are trying to express themselves, there is a fairly new format people have been using to express themselves, and that is TikTok. And I mean, and we know about TikTok. You've actually introduced me to TikTok. We've got our own channel, and you know, at some point we'll get you to pop some videos up.
Yes,
right?
go.
At some point. But I haven't done that tonight.
Yes,
but what I have, I've become a little bit obsessed with TikTok, to be honest with you. Not being in them, but watching
just
them.
like everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some
cool ones out there.
Stuff out there. So what I'm going to do, I've got a little, these are my, and we're going to do this every week. These are my TikTok picks of the week. All right.
Wow.
So
okay. I love it.
I'm going to show you some TikTok videos. And I'll play one at a time. We'll discuss them. And I'll give you some, what I think some of the most interesting TikToks of the week. So let's go there, mate. Let's Here we go. And here we go. We start off with the first one, mate.
First one, here we go.
All right. Hopefully you can hear this. So please confirm, Rick, that you'll be able to hear this. All right. Here we go.
I have hemorrhoids.
There you go.
She got hemorrhoids.
This is the level of stuff that they're showing on TikTok.
Oh, Chase, I lost you.
You lost me there, mate? That's because Megan shut the door.
If you can hear me, Jace.
Yeah. Sorry, I have to get Megan just to open the door because of the internet.
Jace?
Yeah. Yeah, you got me back, mate? You there? You got me back? Yeah.
I can hear you. Yeah. Yep. Can you hear me, mate? Yeah. Back. Yep.
Okay, we're good. We're back.
Yep.
All right. So you saw that TikTok video, mate. What did you think?
The hemorrhoids. Love it. And I love it that it's an old person doing it. It's great. Yeah.
Let's watch it again. Let's watch it again.
It's creative. It's different.
I have hemorrhoids.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I thought to myself, wow. With TikTok being primarily young girls lip syncing, it is pretty different.
Get on it.
Let's move on to the next one. Now, it wouldn't be TikTok in my mind unless we had a couple of rednecks going. So this is one of the first rednecks. Here we go. And this is really a romantic TikTok video, Rick. It's about love. It is. This is really about love.
I don't care how much me and my husband argue. He's mine until I kill him. And then he's Jesus' problem after that.
Did you get that?
I missed the first.
All right, well, we'll go back. Here we go. Ready? I'll put it up. Maybe put the volume up a little bit. No,
Go back.
volume's up.
Oh, okay. All right.
Here we go.
You guys
Ready?
can see me.
Here we go.
All right, hang on. We'll just.
I don't care how much me and my husband argue.
Nah.
He's mine.
It's all right, mate. Are you glitching out on us? You glitching out there, Rick?
Yeah, no, I'm here.
Okay, cool.
I'm all right. I'm
All
still
right,
here. It's when you play it, it just All right,
what you've got no sound, or what's the problem?
Like the sound will go and then it just kicks in. So like the first 5 seconds of the video, but yeah, it's all right.
All right, well, go back a little bit. I'll create a buffer. Here we go.
Oh, the old buffer.
I don't care how much me and my husband argue. He's mine until I kill him. And then he's Jesus' problem after that.
Look, if it's all right, the audience will hear it, Rick. There you go. Like, but this gets worse.
That.
This is probably one of the most disturbing, most psychologically affecting TikToks you'll ever see.
We've used the. Okay.
Please watch this at your own. Just be careful about watching this. Here we go.
Okay.
While I'm so deep in you, right before you bust, I'm going to stop and whisper in your ear, don't you dare, baby doll.
That is one of the most fucked up, disturbed things I've ever seen.
What the fuck was that?
Well, we've got to break this down a little bit, Rick. One, why did he think that was sexy? Like, the dude looks as fat as me. And the other thing is the really shitty highlights in his eyes and the work. I think to myself, TikTok needs to create an algorithm to ban those type of videos immediately. Not because they're sexually explicit, it's the dude's fucking creepy.
I don't get it. I don't. What? That's just. What?
Let's go back and watch it again.
Oh, please do. I mean, look at him.
He's a weird looking dude, isn't he?
Batman. What is it? Batman 4?
Oh, is that what his username was?
Yeah, Batman. He didn't look like Batman.
Here we go.
I'm so deep in you, right before you bust.
Oh, deep in you there.
I'm going to stop and whisper in your ear, don't you dare, baby doll.
It's the creepy lip movements.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's like, I'm like, what?
I'm gonna bust you up. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's
wow.
That's messed up. But I have a final one. I want to hit it on a more positive note. The final one, and I want to go. And in a way, a lot of these, except for the hemorrhoid video, have been about the last couple have been about love. This final one is also a love kind of tribute in some way. Definitely worth having a look. Here we go. My last interesting TikTok of the week.
It's the last one.
Boy, what's wrong? My girl is shit. Girl, boy, what's wrong? My girl is shit. Girl, what's wrong? My boy is shit. Why I can't leave him? Cause she's a fucking whore.
She's a fucking whore.
I have hemorrhoids.
Let's go back to this guy again. Sorry, mate.
All right, let's get in there. Is he rapping to that himself? Did he do that?
Yeah,
or is it a lip sync one, is it?
Well,
we're back to Batman.
Here we go. You ready now, mate?
Yeah, I'm ready, mate.
So there's one more time. Look, I hope you're not challenging his rap skills. You're not giving him shit about his rap skills, I hope.
He's the next Eminem. Look at him.
Hey, mate, why? Listen to how he drops this science right now. Let's have a look.
Drop the
boy, what's wrong? My girl is shit. Girl, boy, what's wrong? My girl is shit. Girl, what's wrong? My boy is shit. Why I can't leave him? Cause she's a fucking whore.
Dude, can you go back, right? Can you go back to that, right? And just freeze phrase. Oh, have you seen his headphones that he's using? They look like they're something out of the 70s. It's gold.
Yes, let's get to them. Yeah,
if you have a
bring it back
look,
up. I'll bring it back up. Here we go. I'll
that
bring
is
it-
amazing.
Here we go. Here we go.
Look at it there. You're not telling. That is. It's look at the court. It's got something on the little. Yeah, they are.
It looks like an aerial.
serious-
Is that what?
I don't-
Like,
Mate, what year did we
Dunno.
do? That is. Yeah, look at it. They are definitely retro, late 80s. I
Yeah.
reckon headphones.
so look, like I said,
Really?
Rick, I've been going down the TikTok rabbit hole. I will continue going down that hole, finding these bizarre, what I consider bizarre, odd, quirky TikToks.
Love it.
I mean, if you want to watch hot chicks lip sync to a favorite pop song,
I'm back.
TikTok's got you covered there. But I'm more interested in this weird stuff, to be honest with you.
Yeah, well, that's right.
I mean,
and that's
what other
majority of it is.
format are you going to do? Have a 17-year-old woman do a TikTok video about having hemorrhoids? It's brilliant. I love it.
because it's easy to use and it's quick and you don't have
Yeah.
to put too much thought process into it.
No,
And don't get me wrong, there's some really clever shit out there on TikTok, but it's
there's some real cringy stuff too. I
There's
reckon.
I'm still
Yeah, a lot
cringy
of
stuff.
cringy stuff for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
but yeah. All
There
right.
you go,
Well,
man. That's
Rick,
awesome.
that was the TikTok stuff I wanted to show you, and that kind of wraps up what we were going to do on the show.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It's our first one. We've had some technical issues. We'll probably have some more. We'll find the show as you have. So how's this going to work, Rick? Very simple. Every Wednesday, I believe. Is that correct now?
Yeah, every Wednesday.
Is that right? Or Thursday? What day do you want to do? Let's
Mate,
announce-
it's Thursday today, so if you want to leave it on Thursdays, whatever's easier. I don't know.
Whatever's easiest, but
Whatever.
we're going to do
We'll
this
see
show
a date.
once a week, midweek, whether that's Wednesday
Yeah.
or Thursday. We'll put an announcement out about it. And it's just
I
going to
think-
be very
yeah.
much a free-flowing kind of show. We're not really going to be putting a lot of work into it. There's no real
No.
green screen or special effects or audio and stuff like that. It is what it is. It's nice and raw. And eventually, guys, within a month, I feel like we're going to definitely be live streaming the show too, Rick. Within a month.
Yes.
So the first,
This is what
first
we're
couple of
aiming
shows will be from home, just like this, but they'll be recorded. But after that, I think we're going to go for the big fish and live stream directly to Facebook, directly to YouTube, and all that type of thing. So
for. Yeah.
it's going to be kind of cool and a different way to go. But rest assured, we got lots of new stuff coming up on the normal shows. Obviously,
Yeah.
there's always
We're
trailer
still-
reactions coming out.
Yeah.
Our
We're
retro
still gonna do
trailer
that.
reaction. We got a top 5 show that we're filming this week. Top
Yes.
5 90s action films, Rick. I hope you've been doing your homework. So
Top
well,
5.
this is a show where we both pick 5 of our favourite 90s action films.
That's right.
Which will be fun to talk about. And we're really looking forward to doing that. So, and of course, any big news comes out, we'll be on it.
Yeah. Just follow us
Absolutely.
all on our socials. Easy. Just, our YouTube, our Facebook, Instagram. Just follow us all on there. We're all there. So,
Yeah, and
Yeah,
TikTok too, I
looking forward.
believe now. TikTok.
yeah, our TikTok. Yeah, we do. I've posted some videos, some weird videos up there. So that's, not as creepy as Batman, dude. But anyway,
Yeah.
all good. No. Love it.
Well, guys, there it was, warts and all. Bad internet connections, weird TikTok
It had it all.
video, stories from the deep voices in mics, stories from around the movie industry. That's it, all right? Of course, we always want to hear your feedback, don't we, Rick?
We
always
do,
wanna-
guys, and you know exactly what you guys need
to do, as you
So
just stated. So,
Go
Yep.
and give us a like for the video. Also, give us a comment, give us a thumbs up as well. We really, really appreciate it. And just follow us all on our social media sites.
you just went into
Easy and
automatic
simple as
mode
that.
then, dude.
I did, because that's what we do.
You
Every
kind of
week
already
we're
just
there.
said it.
I'm in
You know,
it.
you've just said
You guys
it.
know exactly what you do.
I've drummed it into him over 3 years. So now everyone said, well, what do they need to do, Rick? And we could be in the middle of a shopping mall and I would just point at things. Like, what do they need to do? And he would just drop that.
Price
whole-
check.
All right, we're done.
I
We're
had fun
out. See
tonight,
you
Jace.
later,
This was
guys.
awesome. See you then.
First time. We'll see you next time, everyone.